Nerdified Average podcast, hosted by the
Us.
greatest. Yeah. Us.
Did I interrupt?
Yeah, you did.
I'm
It's
sorry.
okay. It's all right. Hi if you're new, and hello if you're old.
I'm gonna go.
Yo,
Yeah,
say
go
what's up
shut
if
it.
you're old.
Evan has to leave because he bathroom emergency.
He's got to
But,
poop
He's got
right now.
diarrhea.
But welcome back, episode 23.
Yeah, 23.
correct?
Hey.
This is our Jordan episode.
Jordan
We hit the Jordan
Hey,
episode.
MJ, the GOAT.
So recently we started a survey on our socials because we wanted some feedback on what we were doing and where to go from here.
It was all bad. You guys said
Yeah,
we were
you
doing
guys said
terrible.
pretty much stop, quit. So
Yeah, it's our last episode.
that's it. Yeah.
Bye.
That's the entire episode.
No, so we found out that you guys pretty much love these episodes, which we understand why. And so basically we are going to be doing one episode every week of Cap. So you will get 4 episodes of Cap a month. Then we will do one episode of Nap, which is the Nerdified Average podcast for those who don't know, where we talk about everything nerdy. And so those will be about 25 minutes. We'll talk about TV shows, movies,
Only
Video
Marvel.
video games.
Only Marvel.
No, we'll talk about
No, I'm
everything.
Everything.
Yeah, but we'll do that once a week, but then we'll do it twice a week. Once every month.
Twice
Once
a
every
month.
month. And then twice a month if there's a TV show that we're going to cover.
Yep.
But we're not going to talk about each episode of a TV show. We're going to wait for the whole finale. Then we will talk about everything in that one episode.
Because we were putting out a lot of stuff.
Yeah, and we realized that we were doing too much content for people to even like catch up and
Yeah.
listen. And also you guys like these episodes more, so we're going to do these more. I think that's really that's the main thing.
Yeah, we're also going to try and just post more on every social media, So if you guys follow us,
And you'll see.
Yeah, follow us on Instagram.
You know the gist. We'll get
Yeah,
to
you,
it later.
you know where to follow
You
us.
know. But I just wanted to say before we start doing anything, the purchase that I wanted to talk about, I'll wait till I actually get the thing for it.
you still haven't gotten it?
No, it's coming from
You
overseas.
keep blue balling us. Just say what you
It's
got.
coming from overseas.
Come on, man.
No, I have to wait till I get it.
Evan, you should put that
So
down. It
we're
might
gonna
make a bunch
start-
of noises like last time.
Yeah,
Well, when you
we're gonna hear
when you
all
touch
of
the
that.
stick, you won't.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I'm gonna wait till I get it, and so maybe next episode, hopefully.
All right.
All right, but then we have a huge
Is it a
shout
Gumby?
out.
Biggest shout out
We
of
have
all
a
time.
huge shout out.
I don't know what your name could be. I don't even know if I'd be able to pronounce it. But if you're listening from, what was it, Clichy in France, shout out to you for
Shouts
listening.
out to you.
Because not only do we just have a listener friend, we have listeners all over the world.
I mean,
you
we
know.
got people around the world.
kind of big. We have people in Spain, Germany, Australia, everywhere.
Like
But
what?
Yo, we
No
got
big
we got a lot of people in Norco, California too.
yeah. But the people or person in
Person.
Clichy, we got 27 downloads in one day
Whoa.
from France. So we
Yeah.
were like, okay, what is this? But then we looked it up, and we have 27 episodes total.
I know
And so
someone who
we had
lives
a-
in France.
We had at least one download on every episode, so it was safe to assume that the 27 downloads
One
were
person.
one for each episode.
Yeah, so
And it was just one
Hey.
person in France downloading every single episode. So if
Shouts
you're
out
listening
to
from
you.
Clichy, shout out to you. You're the best. And
Can we say that
We'll visit you one day.
they are our, is that how you say it? Mi amor? No? Is that
me and more,
French?
my love. That's
Hello?
that's
that is
Spanish.
Spanish.
That's Spanish?
You just left.
Dang, I'm
No,
sorry, bro.
Bonjour, je m'appelle Hunter.
J'adore,
J'adore Hunter.
j'adore tout. Is tout.
Yeah, it's like a little French.
J'adore tout, you know.
I barely even know English.
He doesn't know.
We love you.
That's Chase.
Yo, what if we found out we were helping them learn English as they're
Whoa,
listening to? Because
that's
you know how
what-
some people watch TV and learn English?
That'd be pretty wild.
That would be insane.
You're not gonna be that smart.
That's like that was the guys from BTS,
Oh, yeah, Jim.
famous
Oh, yeah.
Korean K-pop, if y'all don't know who they are.
Seinfeld, they learned.
But yeah, that dude said he just watched Seinfeld.
Was it
and-
Seinfeld?
No, he watched Friends. It was Friends.
You tricked him into saying that.
Yeah, you tricked me,
It's
but it
so
was Friends.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, he said he just watched Friends, and that's how he learned English. And this dude speaks like way better, proper English than a lot of people from here. So
It's because he's Jimin. He's the best.
it wasn't Jimin, but
Okay, well, Jimmy's the only one I know. Well, I know, and Jungkook, is that one?
it's the guy who raps.
Is that him?
Yeah.
Okay, I know him.
All right, sweet.
Shout out to all the BTS fans.
Is
out
it
there.
like I don't know much about BTS. Is it like a Brockhampton type of group to where like you only got a couple people that perform and the other people just kind of
Yeah.
chill?
Probably.
There's literally like 2 guys who really sing, and Jimin's one of them. And then the one
Shout out to
guy is the
Jimin.
one who speaks perfect English, and he does like the rapping. And then all the other guys like are kind of like backup
Dance.
singers, dancers.
That's pretty tight.
Yo, we want to interview BTS one day. All of you.
All of them.
All of them,
One
every
day.
single.
So
How many
shout
are
out.
there? Like 12?
Let's look it up just to be safe because I don't want to make them mad.
Yeah, because we'll be done if we make them mad.
Oh,
bro.
dude, yeah,
No,
all
they're
the BTS fans
they're
start coming after
fans.
us.
They
Will
come for our necks.
It says that there's 7 members.
Whoa.
Okay.
Yeah, it's 7 members of BTS. So shout out to Jungkook, V, Jimin, Jin, Suga, RM, and J Hope.
Hey,
Okay.
hey, J-Hope's
Shout out to all
tight.
the
That's
J-Hope.
tight. Is that one name?
What's up?
Yeah, J hyphen Hope.
That's tight.
Just a letter J.
I went
pretty
to
J-Hope.
I went to a boba place in Anaheim with Eric and Mario and Alyssa, and you guys
Just giving
probably don't
shouts
even
out
know
over here.
that. Yeah, why not? No, but it was like this
I'll have to bleep
boba.
out all their names.
It was like a boba nightclub bar type thing, and it was in like Anaheim. And
Sounds pretty cool.
they were celebrating the birthday for one of the members of BTS.
It was Jimin, I think.
I think maybe it could have been, but there was balloons everywhere. There was a lot of people there. They were playing their music.
Like
and
as if Jimin was actually gonna show up.
No, yeah. And I was like, oh, whose birthday is it? And I see the poster. I was like, whoa,
That's
you guys
crazy.
are a lot bigger. Like,
They're
you got
going
some
that
serious
yeah.
fans.
They're going that hard.
Celebrating someone who's
Celebrating
not
a
even
dude's
there in
birthday.
person.
Yeah.
It was
Jim-
pretty. It was popping there.
That's crazy.
Jimin's birthday is
But
October
it was
13th.
like legit, like a bar or a lounge. Like they had these nice
kinda cool.
couches and sofas. And I was there. I don't even drink boba, but I was like,
Boba sucks.
I'm here.
Bubba's
I don't like
actually.
I don't
I
like
hate
boba
boba.
with the actual
Balls.
boba in
That's
it.
So you like
that's
tea?
No, yeah.
That's literally
Yeah.
what
So you like
Bubba's-
tea?
Yeah, you just like tea.
Yeah.
the
I
boba
don't
itself
know.
sucks, dude.
Tea's good.
Dude, the first time I tried it, I knew there was gonna be balls obviously in it, but like I
Squishy
drank
balls,
it,
right?
and like the straw is so huge, so it just lets up so much
He's
of
like,
it. I took a big gulp, and like a lot of it went in there, and I was like, like just trying like just finish it. I took one drink, I didn't finish the rest
Yeah,
of it.
so like, do you chew?
Yeah, you're supposed
I've
to
never
chew.
had boba. Do
No,
you
yeah.
chew it?
You're
I
supposed
think
to.
I chewed
I
it.
think
It
if you're
wasn't
just sucking them down, like
finish holding in
You-
one gulp.
you gotta find what drink you like though, because the first like 3 times I
Oh,
tried
man.
different teas and bobas, like they were trash. Yeah, they were gross. But then once I figured like, because I actually really like Thai teas,
That's the one I got.
so I
dude.
basically get a Thai tea with
Don't
honey.
have milk in it.
Yeah,
I
Milk
didn't get-
teas are disgusting. Had a milk
it's
tea
a milk
once.
tea.
I didn't like it.
I think boba is
That's
an
what I'm
effort
saying.
to
You
break
gotta
the simulation.
You got to find what you like though. So
Yeah, honestly,
like, you know, so
explain
I
a
like
little
the
bit.
Thai milk teas with the like a honey boba in it or a brown sugar boba.
Let us know if you want a
Best-
boba vlog. We'll do a boba vlog, and Hunter will just
I just film.
he'll just bring the glurban.
I could have the tea.
He can have
you can
tea.
yeah.
Nice.
Tea's the best part.
Nice green tea.
We went to the Anaheim Packing House. Is that what it's called?
Yes.
They have the tea
Oh,
place there.
Yeah.
That was the best tea I ever had in
With
my
the
entire
cool,
life.
they got the cool cups too.
It was like a mango peach tea or something.
Wait, that's
like
what
that.
I got at the boba place.
Oh,
Something like that.
so freaking juicy. My
Yeah,
mouth was
some-
wet.
Yeah, some places,
Especially
That's
with
what
some
happens when you drink
flopping.
tea.
especially when they have like
It was
the real
awkwardly
pieces
dry.
of-
I don't.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
like-
going down real rough.
yeah, when they have that fresh fruit in it too. Yeah, bro, what are you saying?
Bubble balls were
He was having to force it down, like crying, tears streaming down
just
his face.
struggling to drink boba. He's like, oh,
I can't do it. Chase is having to encourage you, Hunter. No, you got this. Come on,
bro, you got those.
keep trying.
Come on,
Chase. I don't know if I can. I can't do
Bro,
it.
one time I went to a boba place though. I walk in, I was like, "Hey, can I get the Thai boba tea? You know, whatever." And they go, "Yeah, we're out of boba." And I was like, "What is this place then?"
You're literally
Tea.
a boba player.
So I-
Wait, what?
I left. I didn't order anything because
That's
I
like-
literally went there to get boba, and they were like, "We're out of boba," and I said, "Okay, bye."
That's
I
like
went
we
to a
went
bo-
to.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
Oh.
That's like
No,
when
go
we.
ahead.
I mean, what I was saying.
No, I'll
Yeah,
go.
basically,
I was just
so
gonna- I was gonna say I went to a boba place and I got a milkshake. I got an Oreo milkshake.
Wait,
So I was
what?
like,
They're like,
yeah.
look at this.
Bro, they're like,
I wanted an Oreo. I was in the
We
mood
went
for an
to-
Oreo milkshake.
We went to KFC one time,
Oh, okay.
and they said they did not
Yeah.
have chicken.
yeah, they hit us. They hit us with
They
the we
did
don't
not
chicken.
have
Completely-
chicken.
Was
Yeah.
this during this the
Kentucky
chicken
Fried
sandwiches?
Chicken.
Just
Yeah.
in general, they had
this
no
was like
chicken.
8 years ago, 10 years ago.
No,
Yeah, sorry, we're out
I-
of chicken.
I went to a
closed
Wiener
down.
Schnitzel.
It's probably because
once.
Mr. B's drove through the drive-thru 1,000 times and
Oh,
bought
yeah.
everything.
I went to a Wiener Schnitzel once and they said, we're out of buns. And I said, what am I supposed to order then? A hot dog
wiener,
just
bro.
in a plate? Like
Corn
a bowl?
dogs,
We'll put in a
fries.
napkin.
No.
They have ice cream.
That's like every place not having the like most essential thing that holds what their food is. Like you go to like say In-N-Out, we're out of buns. You go to
God, I
a taco
wish.
shop, we're out of tortillas. You're like, what are y'all doing?
That's
No,
like we went to.
I think it was the Wiener Schnitzel that Becca worked at though, because Becca would tell me all the time. She'd be like, she'd text me like, I'd be like, oh, how's work going? She's like, oh yeah, they're having me run to.
She told us
Is it,
this. She has to go to the store and get.
Yeah,
like,
she'd have to
random-
go buy buns.
Yeah.
She'd have to always go run to Smart and Final to buy hot dog buns, and I'm like,
Is that like
Do you guys just
is
not
that like
order?
the normal buns they would have? Is just store bought buns?
yeah, they're just
they
regular
weren't like
store-bought
special
buns.
wiener
They're a
schnitzel
They just
lot.
go to
buns.
Stater
Yeah.
Bros. Like, no Dollar Tree buns.
that happened to us at Chick-fil-A. They ran out of nuggets.
Dude, that was so annoying.
Yeah,
No,
bro.
the worst was
Like,
when
just
I went
cut
to,
up the breast.
I went to McDonald's and I was really craving chicken nuggets. And so, and the McDonald's that we went to was always busy. And it was like in this parking lot that was super busy with like weird curves. So like sometimes people wouldn't know you're waiting and they would like cut you off.
Mhm.
Oh.
So I think this person like went in front of us. It was me and my sister in the car. So we finally get up to order. I'm like, yes.
Oh.
Like the only thing I want at McDonald's right now is chicken nuggets. I'm like, hi, can I get a 20-piece chicken nugget? And they're like, oh, so sorry. The car in front of you just got the last nuggets.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was like, okay, like this, I'm already very angry. I'll go with their chicken strips, although I hate them, but still chicken.
They're pretty good though.
Can I have your chicken strips? Sorry, we're out.
The car in front of you got the last chicken strips.
No, they didn't say that, but I was so mad.
Can I get a
I don't
water
think I
cup?
got anything.
Oh.
I think Gabby ordered and then I went home so angry.
That happened to me at Taco Bell once. I went to get the breakfast crunch wrap, but with the sausage. And I told them that, and they were like, oh, we're actually discontinuing the sausage option. And I said, okay, I'm just not going to get anything. And she's like, yeah, I understand. And then I just
Getting rid
left.
of it for good.
I'm like talking to her through the intercom, and I was like, okay, well, that's what I came for. And
You're like,
that
I'm
sucks.
leaving.
So I'm just going to go home. And she was like, yeah, I don't blame you. I was like, all right, bye. It's like 10:30 in the morning.
That's a sad morning.
I got free food from Wendy's before because it wasn't that they were out of anything. It's because their like little debit credit card machine was broken. And the girl really looked at me like, you don't have any cash? And I was like, no, I want to pay with my debit card. And the girl's like, and she like just like this long pause. And then she was like, okay. And so she just gave me the food. And then I was kind of like,
Wait, for free?
That's
Yeah.
happened to me
She's like,
before
hurry up, leave
McDonald's.
before my manager comes.
yeah. So then I took the food and I was just like, okay.
I can come
I was
back.
like,
I'll give you
thank
my sock and I'll come back for it.
No, leave, please, just go. Hurry,
Yeah,
my
so I
manager's
just-
coming. Go. Hurry,
Yeah,
go.
I just said I said thank you, and then I just took off. But it was just like, because it's like, yeah, it's not my fault their machine's not working.
Oh,
And
I
then
would have
like,
gladly said thank you. Goodbye.
That same thing
Who
happened to
just-
me at
yeah, and then-
McDonald's. Yeah.
because not many people carry cash anymore. So it's like, you know,
Nobody does.
yeah, it's like, yeah, she looked at me like, you don't have cash? And I was like, no.
Who does?
The guy looked at me though.
What is it?
You could tell he was like still in high school, but he was super laid back. And he was like, honestly, bro, I would just leave. He goes, just take the food. He goes, I'm not,
Okay.
he goes,
peace
it's
out,
literally,
bro.
he's like, it's out of my control. Just go. I was like, don't have to tell me twice.
Fine with me.
Sometimes though, I don't know why people think it's so weird to get something for free. Almost like they look at you like, what's wrong with it? Because like when I worked at Portillo's, I'd give people free stuff all the time.
Shout out
Like,
to my friend Josh. We went to Portillo's the other night and got food, and he works there, and he gave us like a free cake.
nice.
It was delicious.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
dude, I'd give people the free cakes, free drinks, free shakes. I'd even just go
The
whip them
cake
a shake.
shakes.
Yeah, but they would like,
I haven't had it before, but it
people
looks
look
good.
at you
good.
so weird though. They would just be like, what?
Hunter, you all right, man?
I'm good.
It almost
those of
feels
you-
wrong.
Listen, so Hunter's
been
talking about the
days.
cake shake. The cake shake is probably the best shake out of any fast food place. It is.
If
So
you
for
want
these, yeah.
fudge, like
Oh my
chocolatiness.
So what they do is it's just, you know, so Portillo's has like probably some of the best even chocolate cake too. Like, so they make their own chocolate cake.
good.
Has a secret ingredient. I don't know if y'all want to know what it is, but it sounds weird that it's in
Bird
cake.
spit.
But it makes the cake so moist. And then what
What's
they
the
do
ingredient? Expose them.
Bird
So,
spit.
Mayo? Is
yeah,
it mayo?
it's mayo instead of eggs.
Oh,
For
let's
real?
go.
I hate mayo, dude,
They
but I
put
love
mayo
the
in the
cake.
cake shakes?
Yeah, not in the cake shake, but
In the
on
cake.
What's on the cake
Yeah.
shake?
So for people that people that,
That sounds
don't know,
wrong.
Evan is disgusted.
I'm
right
not
now.
disgusted. I'm like, that's.
Now
Like,
listen,
I ate that.
I didn't.
Well,
I've
think
never
about
had
it.
a cake shake.
So listen. So for people that know, people that probably don't
Wait, say-
bake or whatever.
Say like a
So-
British.
I
Say
say
like a
cakes.
British person.
Me? We say what?
Never had a cock shake.
I've
What?
never had a cock shake
Did
before.
I tell a story on here?
No, you say you're a little kid or whatever, and you're trying to do like a British
Yeah.
accent, and you're trying to say.
I was asking for cake, if I could have cake. And I was like 12, and I was doing a British accent. And I was like, Dad, can I have some cock? And they looked at me like, what?
Yo,
And I was
what'd
like,
you say,
Oh
bro?
my gosh.
Dad, I want some cock.
Oh, I want
Chocolate
some
cock.
You are
Got some
more
chocolate
than old
cock.
enough to
bro.
recognize it. Cake is not.
I'm
said as
terrible with
cock
the
in a-
impressions.
Daddy, I want
was
some
new to it.
chocolate cock, please.
Honor, like cake. That's my most prized possession.
Say it.
That's my most favoriteest. But
Yo.
no, so real quick, go back to the chocolate. Let me finish real quick. So, because eggs, you can substitute eggs in baking for mayo because mayo is made from eggs. But for some reason, I think the mayo it has like probably just the texture of it.
You
Somehow
say-
it just makes baking like it kind of makes stuff more moist.
I thought you said you could substitute
More
eggs and
moist.
bacon for mayo.
Did
Sounds
I
like what?
Yo,
No, I think
go.
you said eggs.
Did I say
eggs for
bacon?
It sounded like you said eggs and bacon. I was like,
Imagine going to McDonald's. Yeah, so I would like to get the McGriddle, but take off the bacon and the egg and just substitute it with mayo, please.
it'll taste the exact same.
Like, oh, totally. Yeah, you want the mayo substitute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like, oh,
50 cents extra.
they're like
it's a
this. They're like,
delicacy.
oh, so you want the mayo sausage sandwich? And you're like,
It's
yeah.
a secret.
That's like a patty, like
It's a secret menu item.
Oh, gross.
pudding consistency.
You take one bite, like squirts out the back end onto your hand.
Oh.
Oops.
Imagine the commercial.
no.
Hi, here at McDonald's, we
This
have
commercial
the new
already sucks.
mayo substitute. It's just a guy. Oh, I love it.
Just squeezing out the back.
No, he takes a bite, like shoots
all on his
out.
lips when he's puts his burger down.
No, this is
And
slow-mo.
it shows like some people sitting at the like table inside McDonald's, and he's like, I love my new mayo sandwich.
No, it's
Squirts
the-
and then just hits the person across from him, and then he's like, dude, I love it too.
No, it's
Dude, you got the mayo substitute.
No, they call them McMayo. It's two people facing each other. I love it. By at the same time, just squirts.
squirts out the sides.
Everyone's
Lock
squirting in the restaurant.
The entire restaurant at the same time takes a bite, and from the outside, it's
that
just
would
like
be
an explosion
hilarious.
of white inside.
That's a scare, right?
Yeah, this
there.
this sounds like some SNL skit where it's just like some weird thing,
Yeah,
and then it's
everyone's
like,
just
Bro, it's so gross.
want the McMayo.
it's a baby.
No. Let me say this: people that dip their French fries,
for babies too.
people that dip their
The baby says that. It's like Simon Cowell. Going for babies too.
And if you want, if you get it in the kids meal, it comes with a small jar.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say small jar of mayo, but I
Smart
combined
jar.
small and
Smart
jar.
It comes with a smart car full of mayo.
bro, I just spit everywhere.
Evan spit the mayo.
I went to say small jar of mayo, but I combined small and jar.
Smar.
Small.
You want a smar of mayo?
Want the small mayo?
More mayo,
Small
please.
mayo,
I'm
please.
Simon Cowell is a baby.
Oh, but then they do it in nugget form too.
It's not like the white
Now they're
chicken.
fried.
Just fried.
It's
fried
fried
mayo.
mayo.
Oh, fried
That sounds
mayo.
like something that they would sell at the LA
At a
County
fair, yeah.
That's in Alabama.
They
bro.
roll up mayo balls, freeze them, and then
Oh.
deep fry them. Ooh, that's like yeah. It's like a
So
it's like a hush puppy.
It's like a hush puppy that would normally have like
Yeah.
it'd be like a cinnamon hush puppy that would have normally the icing in it, but it's just a hush puppy full of mayo.
If Cinnabon puts mayo on top of their cinnamon rolls.
Oh, gross.
dude. Yeah.
Dude, people right
Dude,
now are
for-
probably so disgusted
For
listening
April
to this.
Fools, Cinnabon should do that. Just like a couple of them, they do it with mayo.
No, only one. So one person gets it, goes on Twitter. Oh my God, this new Dunkin' Donuts April Fool's prank is awful. And everybody else was like, what?
No,
like,
it's the
there's
opposite.
mayo in
No, it's
mine.
My donut was filled with mayo.
No, it's the opposite. He loves it. He's like raving about it. Oh my
Bro,
God,
y'all
guys.
gotta get the new.
Guys, I just had the new Cinnabon mayo one. It was the best thing I've ever had in my life.
Only on
Bro,
one person though, so
what?
everybody's like, what is
Yeah, they
The
think
Cinemayo roll.
He's like, I swear it was mayo. They're like, dude,
Yeah.
it was literally just cream.
Yeah, they
No.
think he's crazy.
swear.
He's like, bro, it wasn't the regular icing, dude. He's like, it was mayo and it was delicious. So next time, yeah. So they only do it that one day a year. He tries to go the next day and goes, yeah, can I get the mayo
He's
Cinnabon?
whispering, "Hey, got that mayo donut?"
They're like, what?
They're like, ew, what?
You're disgusting. They're like
So
flaming
gross.
him. The hell's your problem?
Dude, are you serious? You want to freaking
pathetic piece of human
Get
meat.
out. Now. Go.
But
Dude,
you
No, get out.
I swear there was mayo in
It
my
was cream.
it was mayo.
No, just stop talking. Why would we put mayo on a cinnamon roll? Ask yourself that
I don't
question.
know, but it was really
Say it
good.
in your head.
But then there's the one employee in the back that's messing with them. He's like,
No, they go to it's breaking news. Donuts everywhere on airfields with mayo because of a mishap on transportation.
No.
Somehow the cream filling got mixed with the mayo.
It's the all new rave in the world.
is this on like BBC's? Like,
I'm Paul
it's on the BBC
McCartney.
thing?
I just recently had the new mayo-filled donut. I've got to say, Ringo, John Lennon would love this donut. He loved mayo more than anything. I'm in the Beatles.
Speaking of like BBC and British
Whoa.
people,
Hey, whoa.
that was-
I've been watching the Great Pottery Throwdown. Y'all
Wait.
ever watch that?
Pottery Throwdown?
The
What
Great
the-
Pottery Throwdown.
Reminds me of the Great
It's
British
a
Baking
HBO
Show.
Max show, but it has like it's on like Britain or whatever, and it's amazing. But I want to talk about the host in the show. So like, all right, grab this teapot.
Grab it.
It's a teacup.
We'll acknowledge
Teacup?
it. We'll acknowledge the
So
teacup in like 10 minutes.
Pretend you made it and put it in front. All right, you got a teacup. Let me look at it. All right. Oh my gosh. The glaze that you just did is just
It's mayo.
it's impeccable.
It's mayo.
So he just cries at
Every time?
everything.
Every
He actually
single time?
cries?
Literally, no, balls like it's so good. And then the person who like made it is just standing there like
Like all weird. Like,
and even like his co-host is like, yeah, he does that all the time. And it's just so awkward. Like he'll literally cry because like the way like the vase like has a cool like lip at the top. And he's like,
really?
I can just see that you love it.
What
is
has
it?
good ratings, the show.
Bro,
Yeah.
the show's amazing.
8.5 on IMDb out of 10. and
Shouts out to
90
y'all if you watch it.
92% of Google users like the show.
I
Are there
just
any
started
baddies on
watching it.
What?
I mean, I watched one episode.
There's
today.
literally a show for any type of competition now. Whatever job you have, they're like, we got to make a competition. Like,
But pottery's so
not like
dope.
there's pottery. There's there's obviously the cooking shows. There's like the
Bro,
home
I would
shows,
body
home shows,
in a
there's-
bellhop competition.
bellhop competition. No, there was a construction one, like guys that do construction.
You have 15 bags. You have 5 minutes. Take it to the 4th floor. Ready, go.
Hey, I'm killing the
That would
customer.
be actually fire.
I've got like
Yeah,
3
that's them.
backpacks on and like 2
Is it the middle?
suitcases.
Is it the middle guy that
It's
cries?
the middle guy.
It has to be.
This man
You can just
crying
tell by
over
looking at
That's
him.
Richard on the right. I believe his name is Richard. He fires everything.
Hi, Richard.
Yeah.
Oh, he
He's the
glazes
forger.
them?
He's a forger.
no,
Isn't
he
that what it's
doesn't.
called?
He fires them.
Isn't it called glazing?
No, glazing
No?
is what
Coating.
they dip. Like they'll like glaze it.
The
Or
mayo?
they can
All
dip
right, that's what you do.
it. But he just puts it in the
so-
fire,
Oh, that's pretty
and
cool.
that's when it hardens, and that's when things go wrong.
Oh, so you're going to glaze your
Oh, well, she's kinda bad. Zoom in.
I was watching like a blacksmith one.
Yeah.
Not bad. We're looking at an elderly woman,
She
by the
got
way, for the listeners.
money.
I was
Wait, show me her.
this old
Oh,
lady.
back off.
Hold on, is that the main host? Oh no, it's not. I thought that was a lady and she cut her hair.
No.
I only
I
watched
can see
season.
that
I only watched
episode.
season 1.
What would be?
He looks like a human version of the teddy bear in Toy Story 3.
yeah.
It looks like a human
Lotso?
version of Wallace and
Lots of,
Gromit.
yeah.
What
That's
would
human
be?
Wallace and Gromit, bro.
Bro,
Oh.
his hair. Is it in that photo? Like
No, it's not that bad.
He has like a.
it looks
crew
like he
cut.
actually cut his hair here.
Yeah.
Like he finally is
He got
like
the fade.
realizing.
okay, because he had no hair and he would like gel it to where it's solid, like where it's back here
What?
sticking up, but like he has no hair.
Like Joe Gatto in Impractical Jokers in like season
Low
2.
key, yeah.
kinda
It's just so
bad.
painful to look at.
like
Anyways,
if
great
Murr
show.
grew out his
Recommend
hair.
it. Watch it.
If you guys could create a new show real quick about a random job. So Evan's got his bellhop.
Like
one.
job competition.
It's got to be a job competition.
I actually want to see the bellhop thing.
That'd be so fun.
does
Like
sound cool.
carrying all these.
They're all
suitcases
dressed like
up.
Esteban from Sweet Life.
It just
Zack and
starts like
Cody.
this. Very first episode. So they say it starts off with 10 contestants. So they're all waiting, and then like they film it at a hotel. So
Bro, give us the GoPros
Right here?
where it's right here on our face.
yeah, like
So
that
it's looking
kid,
down
the
on us.
trained kid.
Yeah.
So what happens? Like it'll just be one person at a time. A van pulls up, and then it just opens up the back, and just crap falls out the back, like bags.
So you gotta
some
stack your
toys.
cart.
You got to hurry up, stack your cart, and then they're like, okay, take it, and it's a random room.
Or
Okay,
you're going to several different rooms.
Yeah, all right.
And you have to get there.
All right, yeah. So this room, you're gonna go to 327, and then that one's going to 111. Boom, and you're just like
Time starts now.
stacking it up. You're just going.
And they all have to be British.
Yeah, just a British.
They need to be British.
Dude, almost every show, like I feel like on Netflix, they're all British shows.
All right, so what are we doing here today? What's your name, love? What's your name?
I'm
Chris.
All right, Alfie and Chris, you ready to do your thing today? I mean,
I'm ready.
You ready to get going? You're going to get your bloody suitcase on a bloody
I pull up
thing.
in my
You're gonna be going,
minivan.
mate.
I pull up in my minivan.
All right, so Mike, this is a driver today. Remember the show. His name's Wallace. Wallace, you ready to do the show today, mate?
Alrighty.
All right,
Wallace.
Wallace, are you ready? We're
Hello?
gonna do. No, we need Australian dudes.
Oh,
All right, so we're going to get bloody going to the TV show today. You was. What's your name again, mate?
I'm Chris.
All right, Chris, you ready? You're going to be going first, mate. You're going to be getting close. You're going to be taking him to the ring. You ready to go, mate? Chris, you ready? 3, 2, 1, ready? Go, Chris.
God,
Go,
oh,
Chris, Chris.
God.
all right, mate. So here we go. Get on the back.
Oh,
Get in. I got some stuff over here.
Okay.
All right, you're gonna take these bags up to on 302, and then
bags are so heavy.
these bags over here gonna go before A.
All right, Australia, you, man. He's doing pretty good with the boys, mate.
What was your name?
For me.
I'm Chris.
Oh, my name's Chris, mate.
All right, Chris. So you made it to the room, but you made it last place, and I'm very sorry. So for your punishment for the next round, you're going to start off with your bag with 10 45-pound weights in it.
Oh my god!
No, you should do like your
Good
bag is
lord.
unpacked,
All
not
right.
450 pounds. The bag's gonna rip.
All right, name on Alfie. Alfie.
Bloody bag's going to rip, mate.
All right, name on Alfie. Alfie, how you doing, mate? You doing good today, mate? You doing good? You have a bloody good day, mate.
I'm doing good.
How long have you been a bloody Bill Curry for, mate? You've been doing this for like 10 years now, mate?
Yeah, a couple of years.
All right,
I think I'm
mate.
pretty good.
You started getting on the show now. You gonna get first place on the show, mate?
Yeah, I'm going to get first.
All right, so you ready, Wallace? You ready? Wallace,
Yeah, I'm all ready over here.
All right, so Wallace on the radio. Wallace is ready to go. Everybody's going to go. You're in 3, 2, 1. Get ready to go, Alfie.
All right, here we go.
Alfie.
Take the bag.
All right, so I'll do ready to go.
No, and then another like so they went from the car up to the room. The next one is you show up at the room, and I literally
That's the sound you were making.
that's how he's running upstairs.
Oh, little side story, real quick. We have to talk about that voice. You know what video I'm talking about.
Oh
There's
yeah.
there was
Was
a
he-
TV
were they
show.
French?
They were French or
maybe
something. There's a French TV show. You have to look it up on YouTube. This guy is telling this sad story.
It's like a serious show, you know, like say like
like
Dr.
Oprah or
Phil,
something.
Oprah,
Yeah.
something like that's like where it's like not supposed to be funny at all.
Those are always the
So-
shows that end up being funny.
And
Yeah.
so he's like, did he hurt himself or something?
He's talking about why his voice is like that.
So his voice.
He had like an
sounds
accident,
this, but he talks like this.
but he speaks French or whatever. So
And so he starts talking, and he's like, "Tell me about what happened."
yeah, he's
I
like
heard my voice. I could only talk like this now. And the host is
the
literally
host because I don't.
Oh,
so
no.
it looks like the host probably didn't like he didn't have any interaction with the guy before the show started.
Yeah,
so
look
it probably
it up,
just
Mason.
starts out. He's just reading like his little cue card. He's probably like, okay, oh yeah. So it looks like you were in an accident years ago.
Is it this?
Yeah. So he's like, you were in an accident years ago. Like
I'll
let's
put a clip in
let's
the
tell us
video.
about it. And he literally just starts going. And the guy's like, he is trying so hard not to laugh. And
Can you play a little bit of
the
it?
guy like
I'll try and find out.
the dude like he kind of stops because he's like offended. Like, why is this guy laughing at me?
Yeah.
And he's just like, sorry. He's like, keep
The
going, keep
host
going.
Keeps dying laughing. Like it's so bad.
It's right there. Right, go back a little bit.
All right, put your microphone to it.
Don't put your mic. He'll just put the clip in.
Yeah, just
Well,
play
for
it so
people
we can
listening,
hear it.
we want to hear at least
All right.
a little bit of the
No,
voice.
but I know, but like while
But
we can
he'll
hear
do
it,
the
he'll
clip.
put the clip.
I'll put
So he doesn't need to put his mic to it.
Just
for
let
the
us
audio.
hear it.
For the audio people. And then I'll put the clip in. I'll just cut this part out right here.
All right, here we go.
Weet, als je met seks omgaat, is het niet alleen het fysieke dat telt, maar ook soms de lieve woordjes.
Bro, I told you.
Oh my
All
god.
right, you guys,
Oh my
if you're
gosh.
listening, please like look it up or go to our YouTube
Go to our
to
YouTube
check
and
out the
watch it.
clip.
Mason
Oh
literally
my
just
gosh.
searched host laughing at man's voice.
And the YouTube literally is just the funniest interview you will ever see.
But watch it on our YouTube. Don't watch the actual video.
The guy sounded like Winnie the Pooh. Did
Yeah,
he
it doesn't.
not?
He's literally like. No, but it's so
Oh,
sad
man.
because it's like this dude's really trying to tell a story of like probably like what happened to his
Yeah.
voice, and this dude is like,
dying laughing.
Okay.
What he's talking about, this is what he says in English.
Oh man.
He says that if you have sex, it's not just a physical part that counts. The sweet talk is important too. And the guy's just laughing at it.
bust out laughing or whatever.
I'm not even gonna try it.
Sweet talk's the only thing that works.
But yeah,
man, that video.
I remember
that
we
is
saw
so
that-
random, but
we saw that video and we were dying laughing just like the host because it's just like hilarious. So
Yes.
all right.
Speaking
now,
of YouTube, are we doing?
hold
the
on.
thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now we are here to introduce something new to you.
a new segment.
We have right now it's a teacup, but
Teacup
it's
of topics.
Wonders.
These are bowl
I don't
cuts.
know.
We'll figure out the name.
We're still
So
working.
basically-
we're pretty new.
Or maybe a chest, right?
yeah, something like that.
Something. It's
We
gonna be
have
something.
a cup right now full of questions.
You ever watch it on YouTube? Mason's holding up this
So
little
for
tiny
you,
teacup.
for you listening, what we want you to do is either DM us or we'll post about it on our story on Instagram and Twitter and
Yup.
stuff. We want
Okay, they
you
see it
to we want you to ask us questions.
Put it on the brakes.
Hey, can you? I'm talking.
Yeah. Like just
Yes,
we want
basically-
topics.
We want you guys to ask us like anything, whether it's a serious question or it's something completely random. Basically, submit questions to us,
Mhm.
and we will put them in the cup. And then during the segment, we will talk about these for about like 5 to 10 minutes, like max.
It's just some
So it's a
type of
new
new,
little segment.
yeah, like new
We
segment.
have about
that-
like 8 or 9 in here right now that we just came up with.
Yeah, so we're gonna pull one right now. Mason, you want to pull it?
I'd
yeah,
love
but
to.
We want them from you guys, so then they're
Yeah, give
more.
him a little ASMR. Oh yeah, you guys
All
hear
right,
that?
that's me mixing them up.
Those are the
All
I'm
right.
not gonna look at them. I'm looking up.
What are we gonna get?
All right, I got one. You fellas ready?
Yeah.
Read it in
my
your.
God,
Give us your New
uh,
Jersey accent. Give us that great old Italian guy.
Through what is it? Or I might.
No, New Jersey.
All right.
Mobster.
I don't know how to say it.
I don't.
No
I think I
Joyzy.
know what it
Hey,
is.
do you hear the voices too?
That's a dumb
I was
question.
hoping that one would be much later. Much later.
This is the one. It's,
We don't have to do that one.
no.
No, Mason picked it. We have to answer it.
I had
You do.
no-
You wrote the answer.
No. I had no ideas for questions, so I looked up random questions.
And it
I
says,
wrote
"Do
them
you
down.
hear the voices too?"
Do you hear the voices too?
Yeah, I do.
All right. Next.
I hear voices in my
We're only
head.
doing
that
one
I was
talk.
really
Are
hoping
we
that would
doing
be
one
later.
question?
We were
Yeah,
supposed
just
to.
one. Just one.
That one was.
Yeah, we're only
that
doing
was just
one.
too
Well,
much.
don't throw it back in the cup.
I didn't.
I
It's
threw
right
it
there.
over.
Come on,
I see
guy.
that.
All right. Here we go. Hey, here's if you had this is related to Chase. If you had $500 million, what would you do? It's related to that thing.
Oh, it is.
If
So,
you had $500 million, what would you do with
Bro,
it?
that's like
You know
Mr.
what
Beast
I-
money.
so the only one
You know what
reason.
I would do.
We're not doing that. That's
I'm just
doing
kidding.
podcast.
All right, so
I'm just kidding.
the only reason he said like why that's related is because we were talking about some YouTubers and like how some of these people are like, they're super young. Like, some of them are like under 20 years old and they're buying mansions like Lamborghinis, Ferraris and stuff. So we were kind of like, man, if you were a YouTuber that was like a Mr. Beast or like a PewDiePie and you're making just, millions and millions every year, like, yeah, what would you get? So 500 million, what would I get?
I feel like you can get everything.
Yeah, you can
honestly.
get whatever you want.
Exactly. That's why it's $500 million.
I would get a car. I would get a home. I would get a planet.
More specific
what
than.
kind-
All
What kind
what's,
of car? What
What's,
kind of home?
Let's just talk about
listen, listen.
one thing.
Yeah.
What's one car?
Okay.
What's your dream
No.
car that you would spend your 500 million?
I wouldn't.
I'm not spending a lot of money on
I
a
would just
car.
get a nice Hyundai.
No, I'm just talking.
I'd buy a
car.
bunch of cars.
It's a little. It's not real life.
I know,
This
but
isn't
I,
the real life decision.
When you're
maker.
asking me, would I? And in real life, I
A
would.
Tesla. I'd get the nicest Tesla possible.
That's your dream car.
It's just.
wow, bro,
Give me that
It's
Cybertruck.
reliable.
Wow, bro, it's like 150,000 max.
Yeah, I know.
And you have 500 million. Come
I
on.
don't want. That's not
Come on.
all I'm spending my money on.
I want to
just
get
get
like
a
I
a.
think you're not. I
Tesla.
think you're not getting the question.
I
This
wanna-
is fake.
I don't want like a
They
Ferrari.
just want you to
anything.
think. They just want you to think
I
of the
want
most
a Ferrari.
expensive car
I
you
want
can
a
think
Ferrari
of.
Yeah.
2025. No, I want a Tesla.
Okay, this guy wants a
You
Tesla.
can get a Tesla for 40 grand.
Exactly. I
I
want the
can get one
nicest
right
Tesla.
now.
Ferrari can't drive itself. I want to be driven.
Well, my dream car is a
buy a chauffeur.
1976,
This guy's got a
I
19
think,
car.
Mustang, red with white stripes.
Probably older.
What is this? Fast and Furious 3?
You're thinking like 1969.
1960 is what I'm thinking.
Yeah, 69 Mustang. Fastback.
Get a 2006 Mustang.
Really? My
Yeah,
dream
we're
car
gonna
is-
skip this question.
Yeah. No, go. Let's,
Well, we made it about cars.
no. All right. All right, let's switch it up then. to cars.
500 million is too broad. I could buy
Listen, you
You
everything.
could literally
Listen.
do anything with that money.
Then more
That's
specifically,
why.
in your mansion that you have built, whatever, if that's what, custom, what's one thing in the house that you
I'd
would
buy an
want?
apartment complex and live in all of them every day. Have a different one every day.
Mason would rent out the other apartment complexes and make his money back and
I'd buy out
invest.
my neighborhood. Make
No,
everyone
I
in
would
it
definitely
homeless.
have a bowling alley.
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'm on like 5 lanes. I would have a movie theater that can like
Gotta
I want
have
an
the movie
IMAX theater in my home.
I want an arcade. I'd want a
Um,
legit like old school arcade with all the sweet like real games. Like I'd
Like
that would
20
be
arcade
sick.
games?
Just like like basically a Dave and Buster's inside my house.
I'd buy Dave and Buster.
Goodbye, Dave and Buster.
Yeah.
need
So
them.
Anything, Evan? What's one
I
thing
don't
in your
know.
house?
I'd put an indoor swimming pool because that's just probably cool. And it'd always be like room
I
temperature.
could see Evan. Look at. I feel like Evan would
I'm
want
gonna
a
do with
sick
that
movie
with
room.
the one house. I'm gonna buy a candy room. I'm gonna put all the candy there.
All right, so like you really didn't forget a thing, Charles.
Yeah. Okay. So
No, he's like, okay.
okay.
Did we talk about that guy who built the
we briefly
biggest-
brought up Cody's video.
Let's talk
Oh.
about that guy's house. This fool.
So
he
this
made.
this guy is like a home designer, and he wanted to build the biggest, the largest, and like the most expensive house in the world, or whatever however he put it. So he built here in California something insane, like
100,000
square foot home, and he
in
wanted,
LA.
Yeah,
where
and
there's
he-
no room already.
It's like up on a hill. So, I mean, it is pretty sweet. It's a sweet house, but it's ridiculous. And he thought he could put it on the market for 500 million, and it literally didn't sell. So he dropped it from like 500 million down to like 200 million. Like, so this guy just went down 50%. But it had a movie theater. It had a candy room. It had so many rooms. It
Had a
had
pool
like
on
guest
top of a
houses.
pool.
It had like 2 pools. It has its own nightclub. It has he says like, oh, I want to build a helicopter
And
pad.
it has a
on top
running
of it.
track around the house.
Yeah. Oh, its own running track.
Has
like-
running water. It has
Hold on,
gas.
let's talk about the best part. The best part is he built a bathroom
Oh my
For
god! This
ladies-
is the
for
weirdest
ladies.
thing.
and guys, and in the guys' restroom, in front of the urinals, there are cameras that look down at the wieners. Basically, the wieners are then streamed live
to Twitch.
No, they're streamed live into the women's bathroom, and he's doing it to somehow
He said,
make douchey guys no longer exist in LA.
He single-handedly eliminated douches from existence.
Yeah, because he's thinking, oh, like we were saying that,
because basically he was saying
wants-
like
he wants-
guys,
yeah, guys
like
are
peep
like-
on girls, you know.
yeah, they peep on girls, and so he's flipping it, but like the girls don't want to see that. And then we were saying that the douchey guy is going to be a douche still and show it off on purpose.
You make him put my balls in front of the camera.
And then he's going to meet her outside. Do you see it?
You see it? You like it? Like,
That was the weirdest part. Like,
I don't know what he was thinking with that.
yeah.
I hope he wasn't serious, but he definitely was.
He's trying to be like a futurist, but he's not smart.
If I had
Dang,
500
this thing's
million,
insane.
I would get my own mini golf course on my property.
Oh, yeah.
I'd get a James Turrell art piece. I'd get movie theater,
Oh,
like a big one.
full court basketball.
Oh, that's the
for sure,
inside?
yeah.
That's the one thing.
Like,
If I
yes,
could only have
Drake,
one thing, it'd be
indoor
full
court,
actual
court
stadium.
basketball stadium in my house.
Yeah, that'd be
Oh,
sick.
that's a dream, dude.
Mason,
I'm
over here,
serious.
dang.
Like I've thought about that so many times. That I'm outside shooting hoops. I'm like, this sucks. I have to like rebound down the street when it bounces. I'm like, if I could just be inside in my own house with like sound systems in it. It's an
Drake.
actual court on the ground, full like regulation, everything.
Oh no, yeah, it would be sick.
Oh, bro, I want a
That'd be so
huge,
fun.
huge
And
garden.
you have it somehow.
like
It's
those like
even though
Japanese
it's a
gardens
full,
you can see in like San Francisco.
That would be nice.
even though it's a
those.
full court,
Full door.
yeah, full door, a full court inside. What it does too is you have like sensors on the hoops, almost like the arcade games. So when you're in there like shooting, like it counts. Like you have a huge scoreboard too, so it's counting your shots for you.
So I'm like, yo, I
That'd be
shot
sick.
45% from 3 today. Not bad. I'm getting better.
It's like keeps all your stats and stuff.
Man,
That would be so fire.
I'd want a chef.
Would you want like a sick like a basketball shoe collection too? So it's like all the shoes you hoop in.
I would do that.
You're like,
I'd
yo,
probably
I'm gonna
only
put
hoop in
these
like one shoe though, but I'd have a lot.
Max shoes.
Even if the shoes, they wouldn't even look good
Oh,
on me.
I'd
but
buy every single record at like Amoeba Music.
I'd
I
buy
want
them
a
even.
full library. Full library.
See,
nerd.
that's cool.
Just
I was
kidding.
gonna say,
I'm just kidding.
Evan.
love
I
you.
feel like Evan, you would have like a sweet movie room, and you would have every like collection of movies. And what's that collection? The
Criterion Collection.
Criterion. I feel like you'd
Yeah.
have every single one.
I would.
You could like so you
Half of them I would never have seen, but I'm like, give me that.
because yes, I know we could stream everything, but sometimes like not every, I mean, there's like 100 streaming services now. So it's like you want to look at a movie, you're like, oh, what stupid service do I have to have? Because you're like, oh, it's not on
Paramount
Netflix. Oh, it's not on Hulu. Where's this movie at? But imagine if you just have every movie and you're just like, oh, you want to watch that movie? Yeah, it's right here in my, like basically, yeah, you have your own Blockbuster basically. And you're just like, oh yeah, you want to watch this movie? Let's watch it.
I already got.
I'd have a record room like Questlove or
Sweet
Q-Tip.
record room.
Just walls
You want to know what I'd have?
stacked with records.
I just have Jake Gyllenhaal. I'd buy him.
You'd be like the Entertainment 720 where he's
buy
just
Jake
sitting
Gyllenhaal.
in the cube, just chilling there the whole
Yeah,
time.
Jake-
Or like, no, like
Jake
the basketball
Gyllenhaal.
guys.
Yeah, but Jake Gyllenhaal would be there.
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal on a collar.
What? Wearing a
boy.
collar?
Come here, boy.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you meant like the car T-shirt on. I was like, is that a thing?
No.
You got,
In a collar.
Oh, you want him
t-shirt.
on a leash?
Yeah, that's weird.
Yeah.
it's a shot collar.
Like that video, that video of those horse people walking
not
in
coming
like
on
New
ever
Orleans.
now.
Oh, yeah.
we love
remember-
you, Jake. Come on in.
Hey, we have our
Podcast.
our every 3 months we reach out to Jake Gyllenhaal through here.
Please.
If any of you know Jake Gyllenhaal,
Jake,
let him know
Our dream
that
guest.
we exist.
we just want to get him as like
Just please listen to the Jake Gyllenhaal episode or something.
We're we're
Oh,
your biggest fans.
if he could give us like a shout out, that'd be sick.
Come on the
I want like a 100-foot aquarium.
Oh,
Like a fish tank?
that would be.
I always
tight.
wanted one to go around my room.
But I want it to be like
That'd be sweet.
where fish come for rehab and then they're fixed and then they're sent back to the ocean.
So you're-
not like I'm holding them captive and
it's
you're
like a
like
shelter
dead fish.
kind of.
I'm holding mine
Yes.
captive.
Okay.
But it's going to be so huge that it won't matter.
And I'm gonna put bleach
So
in
Evan,
the
you
water
would
so
just
they
be
die
like an
quick and I
aquarium
can
of
see
the
them.
Pacific.
Yes.
Hey, what are your thoughts on animals being held in zoos?
Just like in general.
Yeah. Is
I
it bad or
mean,
is it good?
It's the
For
best thing ever.
for that, for
I
what
gotta watch
Evan
them live and
says,
die.
Some people
Okay.
hate zoos.
I gotta watch them just die there.
A lot of people
But
don't. It's
out
like
of their
SeaWorld
habitat.
too.
Zoos are keeping animals alive.
They are. I think like what Evan's talking about, the zoos and these aquatic centers are good for animals when they're just like when they're helping rehabilitate them,
Yeah.
helping them like repopulate because so many animals are endangered. So it's like San Diego Zoo's like, oh, this this special leopard right here. There's like 50 left in the world.
Did you
so
know
we're
there's
trying to
only
help mate
2
them.
white, like something
Tigers.
rhinoceros
Yeah.
Oh, that
left in
white
existence?
rhinos.
There's only
SeaWorld.
500 Siberian tigers left in existence.
SeaWorld.
That's why I think zoos are great. And or maybe not even zoos, but like the big, what do you call them, where they have like whole land formed
Animal
to
Kingdom.
exist. To,
No, wildlife reservations.
Yeah.
That's what they're called.
If I had 500 million, I would hire. Oh, I can't. Never mind. I can't say it. We said we wouldn't talk about it for 3 months.
Michael Jordan.
You would hire
Basically,
Michael
I would have a ride, like some amusement park kind of ride, put on my property.
But like I would want
Nice.
like one of the classic Disney rides, like that kind of.
Hey, don't say that word.
Oh, freak.
We're not talking. If
wise.
you're listening,
Sorry.
we're not talking about that for.
Bleep it out.
months.
Bleep it out.
Yeah, I'll bleep it
Mind
out.
wipe
in the video.
me.
Let me put this in the chat.
Wipe my
real quick.
mind.
Here we go. You ready?
What is this? This is about. All right, we just wiped Hunter's
Got
mind.
him.
This is about 43
Where-
minutes in.
Who are
We're talking about zoos,
who
Hunter.
are you guys?
Oh gosh, I put
Oh,
the
too
settings
much,
wrong.
too much.
Who are- What am I
Look
doing
here,
here?
sir.
I
Look
didn't
here.
choose. I don't want to
Sir,
be here.
Right here, right here.
I don't want to be here.
I think he's back.
Google.
Oh no! Too far.
Oh no, he's a baby.
You
do
that
it
was
one more
so
time?
dumb. Should we do another one? Just this first day?
Yeah, might as well.
Why not? These
Yeah,
are
let's go
our
to the next-
questions.
All right,
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
going
Hunter-
back to the
Hunter,
chest.
Let me
you
draw.
picked-
Oh, no, you
Hunter,
go ahead.
because he actually wrote some. Evan.
We're going
Okay,
back
but he
to the
wrote-
chest
you hear
of
the voices too.
wonder.
Yeah, Chance,
fair
point.
I question his
That one was
choices.
one that was supposed to be read literally like 50 episodes later.
Literally before we were recording, Hunter's like, "This one I hope we don't pull."
Because I was hoping it was
months.
going to
Yeah.
be like, we were bigger at this point, and then
All right, I
people
hope-
were actually submitting them. and
just-
that was like a fan one. We're
So
like,
we're
what?
What?
Okay.
All right.
I hope in the future though that when we pull these, we need some sweet sound
Oh,
effect
it's
too.
a good
That's
one.
like the chest of wonders, and it's like what? Does some like weird sweet fantasy thing? That'd be tight.
Hello.
Hi.
I am the teacup of mystery.
Oh, I didn't read into voice. Dang it.
What do you do on your spare time?
I go to coffee shops
a
and
good
play video
question.
games.
Teacup of mystery.
Oh, I know exactly
Thanks.
what I do.
Oh, we have to create a character then too.
Hi
Oh,
there, I'm
girl.
the teacup of topics.
No, what was that old Nickelodeon show that was like the sweet, like it was like a ruin character dude?
Keenan and Kel.
No. It was like some old ancient ruins dude, and then like the people had to like do like a little competition. Well, people right now, if people remember this, they're gonna be
I
like,
think I know what you're talking about.
While you look it up, let's answer.
It was like a
the question.
game. It's like a
those.
game show type of thing,
I'll
right?
look it up. I'll look it up.
What do you do in your spare time?
Bro, I'm done with college now, so I have spare time, so I don't know what to do.
Haven't finished.
Yeah, let's give it up
college.
for Evan, guys.
Thank you.
What do you do in your spare time?
I don't know. I just kind of sit around and wonder what to do with my spare time, and then my spare time is gone.
Wow, so you do nothing in a day.
As of right now, yeah.
He plays like the Wii. And
Oh,
He hasn't played the Wii in a while.
I haven't played it in a while. Well, because I beat all the games.
I found it. I can't believe I couldn't remember this. The old show Legends of the Hidden Temple. Do you guys
I
remember
know what
that?
you're talking
I would
about.
have to
Yeah,
see
yeah.
what it
I've
looks
never
like.
seen that.
Yep.
It's like
Okay.
Legends of the Hidden
That
Temple.
looks
And
familiar.
This
Yeah.
big rock.
That
this
was
big
like
rock
when
thing.
you were a baby, not
Yeah,
us.
it was like when I
Yeah,
was
in
a
the
kid.
30s.
Yeah.
Old
I'm
guy.
old. You old.
No, but
Bro, imagine
prehistoric-
Nickelodeon was around in
That-
the 30s.
Because
content
that
would be so
character
much
is like a
different.
sweet voice, and it basically reads
I
out
think
like
I
their
think
whatever task they have to do next.
Also,
It's
we're
like,
gonna be
next
doing
you
a-
have to.
Bodhi the Bodhi thing is gonna-
face.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
that big
That's what he's
thing,
talking
remember?
about.
I never watched it, but I've seen clips.
He's like,
of
oh,
this.
so we're gonna be doing a Bloody Jones.
Yeah,
You're
this
gonna
was
be Bloody
literally
going on.
not like 92.
When did it come
Yeah.
out? Look up. Let's see. Legend.
Oh, your chance today is gonna be on. You're gonna be doing a bloody.
93,
You're gonna be on a bloody trampoline. You're gonna be bloody jumping up and
97,
down.
I bet.
Trampoline's gonna be going up and down. You're gonna be bloody bouncing on. You're gonna be going crazy.
What
on
do I
it.
do- what are you doing
In my
spare
free
time,
time?
Mason?
Oh, no, I actually have an answer.
All right.
I like to go to record shops and buy records and watch my
Hunter.
money go down the drain there.
Love it.
Buy movies, watch movies. I tell myself I want to play basketball out front, but I don't because I would get too lazy. I would go to Disneyland, but now that's not happening.
Dude,
Dude,
Evan,
Oh, frick, my bad. Bleep me out.
that's a penalty.
Mark the time code.
God, 47
We
minutes.
promise we will not talk about this anymore for
I
a
know.
couple days.
all right, what
for a
year did
couple
you say,
weeks.
Hunter, for Legends of the Hidden Temple?
93, 94.
1993.
Yeah.
Dang, I was 3
Yeah,
years old.
you were 3. I wasn't alive yet.
None
I
of
wouldn't be
y'all
alive
were.
for 9 years.
Oh my gosh.
I would be live for 6.
4 years I would be born the
Legends of
greatest
the
human on
Hidden
earth.
Temple.
Okay, Mason. Wow.
Mason,
what do you
spare
do?
time. What are you doing
In my spare time, I am
besides schoolwork?
watching basketball, working out, playing Sudoku on my phone, playing what's that game called?
He's a real math fan.
BitLife.
No, not Bit. I haven't played BitLife.
Among
since-
Us.
No.
Among Us.
What's that
and
roller coaster
Sus.
show you do?
Roller
Show. I
Tycoon?
mean,
Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon.
don't you play that game?
I haven't played it in a couple days, but there's
All right,
another
Chase
game I
exposing
play.
us right now.
It's a game where it's like
Don't you play the
grids.
Wii? Don't you play Roller Coaster Tycoon?
It's like Roller Coaster Tycoon's a
You
great
play
game.
Lego Batman, right?
I beat Lego Batman.
Yeah, Evan does over here.
But the game is basically like a grid, and it's like there's 3 squares in this grid that have color on them.
Sounds
4
like a
in this
nerd
one.
game.
Then yeah, it kind of is, but it's fun.
Like a smart nerd game.
I did that, and then I podcast.
Oh.
I don't do anything. I'm pathetic. Chase.
Okay.
I go to coffee shops a lot.
Chase is a
You guys
real
are supposed
nerd.
to tell me I'm not pathetic and I'm like a really good person. You guys
Why would we
suck
lie
so
to you?
much.
We're real friends.
Mason and I don't have girlfriends, so we have lots of free time.
No, let's correct that. We don't have friends.
True. Yeah, this is broad.
None of us do.
None of us
Let's
do.
be honest.
That's why we podcast together.
We are
That-
friends.
that's why we have a podcast.
We're cousins.
Stop.
If you have a podcast, you have no friends. That's including us. So don't feel bad if you
No,
have a podcast.
The only
as well.
exception is Cody and Noel, and then Jesus and Mero.
They
They don't have friends.
They don't have friends.
None of them do.
Well, they have.
They have acquaintances.
I don't think any podcasters do. If you podcast, you're just
Yeah, but
alone.
they
world.
but they have fans. And so- just kidding. Shout
They
out
got-
to our
they got
fans out
listeners.
there.
We
Shout out
have
to
listeners.
glitchy
I know, we're not gonna
France.
undermine.
We have like
Glitchy.
20 solid,
Solid.
listeners who are
Hey, for
listening to
you
every
that
episode.
do listen, yo, shouts out to you guys
If
for
you
listening
made it this
every
far in the
week.
episode, I love you.
Yeah,
you.
we love you.
Yeah.
You.
It means a lot.
My spare time, yeah. So I literally just once I get home from work, I either play video games or I always go to the coffee shop. I go to the same coffee shop every single day because
Coffee.
I have issues.
Wait, no, you go
You
to
went
the
to that.
workshop?
I
Hey,
was the
shouts
taco
out
shop
right here to Twee Coffee here in Riverside. Best coffee.
That's our first sponsor.
They
They're not
sponsor.
paying us though.
No, they're not. So
They give me free coffee.
So
So,
What else do you do
So
though?
sponsor Chase.
What else
Sponsor
do you
me.
do though,
Sponsor.
nerd boy?
He's gonna start collecting
I
cards.
go to game shops like a nerd. Card shops like comic book stores. Just nerd stuff.
Magic.
just buying some magic. cards.
Not cool magic.
Not David
Nerdy.
Blaine magic.
Magic the Gathering.
Not cool magic. Magic has never been described as cool. I don't think
Yeah.
it is cool, but nobody's
David
been like.
Blaine is one of the greatest humans to ever.
I don't.
walk
Want, he's
the
not a
earth.
magician though. He's just like he's transcended
I
magician.
think he would disagree.
I wouldn't say he's a magician. I'd say
I don't know.
he's beyond a magician.
He is now.
I'm pretty sure he sees himself as a magician, though. If someone's like, "What do you do for a
He's
living?"
in-
He'd probably go, "I do magic."
He's an
'cause-
illusionist
'cause
slash.
what's his name was a magician. He was underwater trying to get out of chains.
Tom Cruise,
the most famous magician,
Houdini.
Houdini.
He's
couldn't think of his name.
He's described as an American
Houdini died.
illusionist.
Houdini was on an episode of Scooby Doo.
I feel like that's what they came up with the term now.
He's an
just
illusionist, not a
Really
magician.
expose yourself now.
Oh,
Hey, I
because I
like-
watched Scooby Doo when I was like 7 or 8.
I like that dude, Chris Ramsey. You know who he is. And
Maybe
how
that
he
too.
is now.
Shout out to Chris Ramsey.
And then what I do is
No one asked.
No,
Yeah,
you
this is
wanna
for us
know.
three.
So now,
You read the
Hunter, what do
question.
you do in your free time?
No, don't ask him. Don't make him feel good.
all right.
We're gonna
Hunter,
move on now.
Hunter,
We're gonna-
tell
I'll make
us
you feel
about this
real good.
music you make, because I know you make music on the side.
I make music.
Mm. Mhm.
listen,
Yep.
go listen to
Yep.
Born With It by Hunter.
I
the
make
Hunter.
music.
Hunter raps.
I rap, make beats. They should try.
You know the awesome intro music
My-
to
So
our
raps a couple
podcast?
times.
No, don't. That was just poorly made stuff.
Oh, okay.
The intro
Never mind.
we're gonna change eventually.
It's gonna be dubstep.
No.
It won't be.
We still got to figure out what we want to do with it, but we're
Sexy
gonna change
guitar
it
music.
because I know I'm annoyed with it.
Yeah, it is kind of. Every time I'm editing.
So I make music.
Okay, what is that,
Yeah.
bro?
I make music. That I literally threw two things together, two tracks
Just
together,
like
and
two
made it.
loops.
Yeah, two loops, and made it because I was lazy.
I think something cool
I make
would
rap.
be
Check me out on Spotify, Apple Music, anywhere.
Apple Music.
Hunter the
download.
Hunter. That's not my name anymore. I'm gonna change it and release new music. But yeah, follow me on Instagram and yeah, listen to my music. But I make music. I play video games. I collect comics.
You sound like a bloody nerd of it, man. You sound like a bloody nerd. Too
Yeah,
console
come on,
around me.
man.
Like video games.
Podcasts, and that's my life.
Hey, leave a comment if you want to see us play GeoGuessr.
Mason also plays GeoGuessr while listening to the Teen Beach Movie soundtrack.
You don't gotta tell everybody that, man.
Yo, hey, let us know.
Gotta tell everybody that.
Let us know if we should start a gaming channel where you see you guys play us. We'll play games on.
You will
Twitch.
not watch me playing games.
Let us know if you
I
want to
suck at
know.
games.
Let us know if you want to know more about our life.
Certified Average Gamers, CAG.
CAG. That sounds so weird.
Welcome back to the CAG channel.
That's terrible.
It is.
Oh, in my free time, I'm on TikTok too damn much.
It's factual.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
he's-
you can say that again.
Or he's,
If you looked at me and Mason's text messages, it's just me sending all these TikTok links to him and him
Or-
just being like, bruh,
Or what else are you doing,
Just
Evan?
lols.
what else am I doing?
Taking those L's on dates.
Oh yeah, we also have another
Wow.
segment. Get ready. Here's our new segment.
Then the intro. She's a brick. Dun, dun, house. That's Evan. All right, Evan.
Evan, tell us about your weekly brick.
Sounds so
That
funny.
That sounds like a euphemism for something else, man. Morning brick.
Bricked up, you know?
Hey, give me some.
Come on, boy. Don't be shy.
No, all right,
You,
tell us
you
about
want
the,
me to tell the date
Yeah,
or
the
about?
date.
tell us about the
Okay.
4-month-old one that we never
us about
talked
the
about.
brick.
The 4-month-old?
brick.
Evan has a date with a
Whoa. Now 4 months ago.
Epstein much, guys?
4 months
4 months
ago.
ago, Evan had one of the worst dates with a girl.
She's 8
Let
months
me-
old now.
It was a great date, but it ended in the worst way possible. So, I
Yeah.
go on a date,
The
right?
girl wasn't the bad date.
No.
Yeah, make that clear. You know, we're not.
No, that's why I said it was probably
the
like
fact
the
that she had to
best
be in a
first date
stroller
I've
all
been
night
on,
was kind of.
but it was in the worst ending possible.
All right. set it
And
up.
not because of her. So we go on a date, right? And then we both were anticipating it was going to be somewhat sunny. We were wrong. It was pouring rain when I picked her up.
Where'd you
Check the
go?
weather.
Where'd you go?
We drove to Newport Beach, and then we were just gonna get food and then kind of hang out. And she was telling me she likes board games. So after I picked her up, we drove to Target and then picked out a board game. And then from there, we drove to Newport Beach, and then we decided while we were driving, it was pouring rain, and we're like, "Damn, this is gonna suck. We're gonna have to try to find somewhere to go." But we're like, because of COVID, no one's gonna let us sit inside. So I don't know what to do. Once we get to Newport Beach, the rain stops. So we're like, okay, sweet. So then we find this taco place. We get some burritos, and then we get back in my car, and I drive closer to the actual beach and the residential areas, where like 50th Street, like 14th Street, all those. And then we're like, let's just go walk down the beach while we eat our burritos. So we did that. Walked super long. What are you laughing at?
Hey, what do y'all think? Is this a good date so far?
No,
No, it's not. That's
not
like
bad, but
It's like a normal date.
it's just so random. Like,
I like the.
What else
no.
are you gonna do during?
let's go
COVID
take a
during
walk
rain?
on the beach and eat burritos.
That is a funny.
I like. No, I like.
It is a funny sentence, yeah.
I like the game board idea. That's kind of cool.
Right.
I've
Just get a
never
game
seen
board, play a
anyone
game.
walk on the beach eat a burrito.
Yeah, like what? Just
Well, he
sit
should've
down
been
and
there.
sit down.
Two of us.
Legendary moment, bro.
Sit down and eat then walk or something. But yeah, go ahead.
It was her idea, but I was always like, I'm game. Let's do
I can
it.
see why this hasn't been a second day then.
Wow.
Oh, I would tell you why there hasn't been a second date, and there probably won't be.
It's because I haven't.
We do that, and as we're walking back to the car, thankfully this is the one smart move I made, but I brought an umbrella with me, and I was carrying it with me, and then it starts pouring rain. So we're walking back to my car under this umbrella.
Evan was covering himself, not her.
I had to.
He was like, "Oh, you should have brought an umbrella." Hey.
But what was more embarrassing about it was like it was windy too, and I'm holding my burrito in one hand and the umbrella in the other, and the wind's like pulling the umbrella like from my hand. So I'm like, oh sorry.
He had a monster grip on that burrito
About to
though. That wasn't going anywhere. That was not going anywhere. at
Evan's
all.
like, I'll let go of this umbrella before I let go of the burrito.
Yeah. And then we get back to my car, and it was like a little card game. It wasn't really a board game. So we're like, why don't we just play the card game in here? Let's wait for like the rain to pass if it does. And then we're playing the card game on my tiny little center console in my front
Nice.
because I drive a 2001 Honda Accord. It's not the most attractive car.
Sick ride, bro.
Oh yeah. And trust me, the make and model and year of the car is important to this story. So we're in my car.
What color is it?
Red.
Like Lightning McQueen.
red.
Just picture Lightning McQueen.
It's like a
That's
cinnamon
red.
red.
No, it's Lightning McQueen red, bro. It's not cinnamon red.
It is
It's
bright.
Lightning McQueen red.
All right, just get to
Bright
the car.
red.
What happens?
When we play
What
the
color are the
card
seats?
game.
Hold on. What color are the seats?
No.
I know. Let's just keep going.
What happens when you start the car, Evan?
The car started fine. It was like we were just sitting in there after we played like 2 rounds of the game.
Well, what happens after
Well,
some
let me
time
get to the
passes?
story.
What happens?
What
Evan?
happened, Evan?
I like how when you're telling this story, you're like telling every little thing. Yet on the nap episodes, you literally skip to the end of each episode, and we're like, "Yo, you missed all the middle
missed
stuff."
the goodness.
All right,
going.
let's go.
Yeah, well,
the
the nap episodes don't leave me scarred from that.
That's true.
That was one of the most humiliating. Okay, let me get to it.
Yeah.
We're sitting in my car, and I turned my car on because like we were getting kind of cold, and I was like, all right, let's just get my car running. We'll turn on the heat a little bit, just hang out. And then we're sitting there just talking, and then we both feel like this pop by our feet, and then we're like, yo, what the heck was that?
And the
And
car
then-
catches on fire.
And they're trapped inside because the batteries died.
Evan
So Evan
chooses to save himself.
And he had to this is why there hasn't been a second date, because that was her final date.
He's able to climb out the moonroof with the burrito in hand.
Evan is not amused. Right
Rest
now.
in peace, Janessa.
You want me to tell the story, but you interrupt me.
All right, what happened?
So shut your
Some
mouth.
bloody
So
pokers, man.
There's a
Bloody
pop by your
toe,
feet,
right?
which is
pop by my
automatically
feet, which is-
terrifying.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
yeah.
like, yo, what?
But in my mind, I'm like, oh my God, I knew like I should have
Had her drive.
anticipated something like that. Yeah. And then I was like, okay. And I was like, that didn't seem right. Let me turn off my car. And then we like look out the windshield, and there's just steam coming from my hood.
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
bro, you got to be kidding me. So I go out there to pop the hood, and it didn't smell like oil was burning at all. And I was like, okay, that's good.
Yeah,
Like-
but what popped? That's what I would be like, oh no.
I was freaking out. Like inside, I was like, this is awful. So I was at that point, I was like, you know what? Let's just kind of wrap this up. Let me take you home, and then I could hopefully get home in this. And as I'm pulling out of like our parking spot, the temperature gauge just
Yeah.
goes all the way up.
Oh,
And I was like,
no.
oh heck no. Turn my car off. Oh no, we got out of the parking spot, go like 2 streets over, and as we get to the stop sign before we get on the main road, temperature gauge goes all the way up. So I had to stop it. And then I called AAA, and I was like, hey, my car is like overheating. And I was like, and what do I do from here? And they're like, your car's going to have to be towed. And I was like, oh no. And she's like, yeah. And we also can't give you guys a ride home because of COVID restrictions. So you got to find your own ride home.
What?
And I was like, okay.
It's like, but I'm from Minnesota. I don't know.
I don't know anybody here.
I drove all the way here.
And then thankfully she was super understanding, but I was like, okay.
Was she really?
Yes.
What was your what were like?
Where's the second?
Yeah,
date?
what did you like? How are you reading her vibes though? Do you think like she's like, no, it's fine, it's okay, or do you think?
No,
she's
she
really
was
like,
actually like,
She's texting her boyfriend. Get me out.
She didn't talk for 30 minutes after it happened. I don't know. It was
no, she was actually trying to keep my mind off of things. She's like, here, let's play like another game of this card.
big.
It's like,
No, my car just
screw
broke.
the card,
Forget the card
the
game.
burrito.
He still has it, just gripping it, juice all over his arm.
tomatoes are just coming out of my
he like really lets her know. He's like, bro, he's like, this card game is so stupid. Why would you ever want us to get a board game? He's like, I spent $12 on this. This is the dumbest thing I've ever done in my life. He's like, this date was trash. He's like,
And you
burritos
broke my car.
on the beach?
$60 on gas and
Watch,
He
she's
blames
just
the car on
somehow
her.
gonna fall across this episode and hear you guys being like, this is the worst date ever.
she might go on a new date.
Bro.
She's like, and they said
No,
I died.
no,
What?
we're not even at the worst part yet.
Listen, give Evan a
Give
second
me some time to
chance.
talk. All three of you are interrupting me.
Yeah, we are.
Like always.
Yeah.
True. And then AAA's like, yeah, you need your car towed, but we can't give you a ride. So I was like, okay, fine. And I was like, hey, I'm going to call my mom to see if she can pick us up, not just me. And then I was
Oh, wait, what?
Sorry, Janessa. Good luck.
and then I was like, I'll see
She's
what
like,
we can do.
Can I at least have the umbrella? Or is-
And then I call my mom and my mom was like, oh, okay, like, yeah, we'll come get you. And then she's like, okay, but like, it's going to be a while. And she's like, I don't want you guys to just sit standing in the rain in case a tow truck picks up your car before we get there. So she was like, she suggested, why don't you call and see if her mom can come pick you guys up, take you to their house, and then I'll pick you up at their house. I was like, okay, fine.
She like
I'll
lived
ask.
closer or something?
She lived halfway from my house to Newport.
Oh, okay.
So I picked her up on the way there. And then,
That's embarrassing though.
but it felt like that, like when you're in middle school and you're like, look, my mom could take us to the movies, but like, can your mom pick us up? Like
Yeah.
that whole thing.
You got to split it.
It was so bad.
Um,
And then she was like, oh yeah. So she called her mom and then all this is happening and we're in a 1-lane street in the residential area. So all these cars are coming up behind me
oh, really?
and my hazards are on. So I keep having to run out to them and be like, hey, look, my car overheated. I can't move it. I'm going to need, like, I don't know what to tell you. You're going to have to back up and go to another street.
Dang.
Thankfully, most people were understanding, but one guy was like getting pissed off. But I was like, well, I don't know what you want me to do.
Then he lit his car on fire and she got trapped inside and Evan had to save
There's more
himself and the
interruptions.
burrito.
Shut your
He
little
grabs the
whore
burrito.
mouth. Yeah. No, and then she's like, oh yeah, like my mom can pick us up. She's on her way. And I was like, okay, cool. So in the meantime, we're playing this card game, trying
Still
to
playing the
pass the
game.
time. And then like when her mom gets like 3 minutes out, she gets
that
a
must have
phone
been
call.
a good game, bro.
Bro, it was I still have it. But and then she was like, she gets a text. She goes, oh, by the way, my mom just texted me. She's almost here, but it's also my mom, my dad, and my older sister.
Oh,
And I was like, bruh.
About to meet
I
the
was like,
fam.
dude, okay, like that sounds good. And then out of my rear view mirror, I see the headlights pull up, and then she goes, "Oh, okay, they're here." I was like, "Okay."
Wait, but then you just left your car and the tow truck just had to find it by itself?
No. They pulled up behind our car where my
Yeah.
car was still sitting there. So we just both got out and walked up to their windows.
I'm not saying, and then you waited for the tow truck to come?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
The tow truck was the last to show up.
Oh, dang.
So I'm talking. I was like the awkward introductions. Hi, I'm Evan. That's my car.
He's like, so, you're trying to date my daughter and your car's not working?
He's like,
Wow, what a first impression.
he just
Get the hell out
grilling
of my
Evan.
face.
Sir, it's raining
Screw
right now.
you, man.
I'm just getting soaked right now. It's really wet.
So I'm taking my.
I can't imagine. Yeah, imagine they're just like, you know what?
Honey, get in the car.
Okay, get in the car. We're leaving. Yeah, it was nice meeting you. And they just take off, and then
I told
you're
them, I
just
said,
stuck.
you guys don't have to wait.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we're going to wait until like at least your parents get here, your tow truck gets here. And then my mom shows up, and then I walk over to her car, say hi real quick. And I was like, yeah, car broke down. What's new? And then the tow truck pulls up in front of my car. So I quickly go run over there to talk to him and be like, hey, here's the situation. Here's like my insurance, whatever. And I look over my shoulder, and my mom is at their car window in her pajamas talking to them. And I was like, okay, I cannot, no, I can't worry about this right now. Talk to the tow truck guy. And then the girl runs out and she's like, hey, like, I hope your car gets better. I hope it gets situated. But like, thanks for today. I had a lot of fun. And then like said goodbye and then they left. And I was just like, oh, yeah, thanks. Blah, blah, blah. But I was like I had so much going on in my mind. But dude, I picked her up at 1 and then I left with the tow truck at like 9:30.
Oh,
So we were together for a long time.
Don't be sad if she hit you with the, okay, thanks, Evan, for the sort of good time we had. The burritos were good. I like playing the game with you, but I hope you have a good life. And yeah,
good life.
And she goes, and she hits you with the, okay, and good luck, bye.
Good luck.
And just like leaves. And you never talk to her ever
You know
again.
the dad and the sister came on purpose.
Oh, yeah.
They were
it
like,
was so
you're
awkward.
going to see.
No, it was awkward because I thought I was just talking to like the mom and the dad in the front seat, and the back window rolls down, and her sister just says hi, and I was like, "Hi, nice to meet you
you're
too."
a real mess, huh?
I was like, "Dude, this is not,
Yeah,
this is not
how did
my
she talk
day."
like that? You're a hot mess. Hey, get with the real one.
This is
She
like
goes like this.
in my head.
Wow, pretty short too. Like they're just grilling you on like all these things, and you're just like,
Oh,
Did you guys at least have fun? Oh, you played card games.
wow. Nice restaurant. Oh wait, what are those burritos?
Did you at least eat them at a cool restaurant? Oh, you walked.
she just keeps roasting you. You're just like,
Yeah. We were supposed to hang out again, but I think I got too freaked out by meeting essentially her entire family on the first day.
Aw,
And
dang,
then
so-
things just kind of just faded out then anyways.
Yeah, talking to girls is tough, man. I know what you mean.
Trust me.
I'm just.
one day, guys.
So,
One
all
day.
that being said, it was the best
Keep
first
strong.
date, but it ended in the worst possible way.
yeah, it's cool. It's a
So
story.
it's definitely, we both were saying while we were playing the card game, like, well, we're definitely gonna have a story from this. And I was like,
Yeah, that.
well,
that-
I'm in my head, I'm like, I want to hear your version.
5
definitely.
years later, she's a stand-up comedian, successful.
she's telling that
this
story. All
You're
the
here
time.
still trying to podcast.
So I went
If I'm still here, then you're still here.
I know.
Yeah, look at this.
Hey, guys. So let me tell you a story about this first date I had one time.
What's a
you know,
photo?
Yeah.
This bozo right here.
Yeah,
this is my fucking
It's you
Instagram
running
photo.
run to your car.
You know, it was this total dweeb. Like,
No,
you
it's
know,
photos she took that I didn't know she took. So it's like me hunched over the hood of my car trying to figure out what the problem
Look
is.
at like for some reason, Evan, like for some reason he kind of forgets about her.
I'm at the show.
He's on a date with another girl at the comedy show. And then this girl starts telling the story. And she's like, yeah, so a long time ago, many years ago, first
Evan
date
just
with
gets
this guy.
PTSD. Oh my gosh.
She sees me in the crowd. Oh my God, ladies and gentlemen.
He's
There he
here.
is.
Spotlight just hits him. The girl you're with.
Now this day is the worst.
The girl I'm with just bounces. She's like, oh, I can't be.
Wait,
man.
no, no.
dog.
And then the girl goes,
I
yeah,
still
it was
have
his.
a burrito in my hand.
Look at no, and then the girl goes, "Yeah, it was his 2001 Honda." And the girl goes, "It's the same car." Like,
You drove there. She's like, let's go. You get in the car to leave.
It's not red this time.
same thing. It's blue. Same thing happened.
Like, oh, I'm sorry. We can't leave.
And
I'm
he's like
sorry.
this. He goes, pulls out the card game. You want to wait?
Cards? It was in his pocket like the whole time. Like, you
I
keep that
always
in your
has
put my
it.
pocket.
jacket over my pocket so no one sees
Yeah,
it.
it's like something he just always carries on him for no reason. Like
Gotta
just to
have
always
backup.
have. You'd always gotta have your cards on you.
Yeah, that was
Well, I bet that's gonna make
That was
that's
a
gonna
great
end
story.
up being the title of the podcast.
That was a great story. So-
Evan, epic loser. Not clickbait.
Just Evan sucks. Yeah, guys.
I feel like that was
Evan's first and
We've
last
been
date.
going for a while.
That was solid.
Talking to girls be like,
Go
But yeah, so
forward to our
when we refer to Brick Nation,
brick
Yeah,
nation.
every time I try to shoot my shot, it's gonna be a.
brick
Every time I brick,
nation.
I'll keep an update. I'm the Tony Snell of shooting your shot.
Yes,
Ooh.
All right, thank you for listening.
We're gonna cut that out. It'll be fine. Yeah, we're good. No, I'm not
No,
worried.
it's-
No, we're
all of it's going in.
fine. No, we're fine. Trust me.
If you
I'm
made it
not
this
worried at all.
far, big shout outs to you. We appreciate you very much. And make sure to DM us on Instagram with
Please DM me back,
questions or
too.
topics or something that you want to go
No one heard that. That's good.
into the
Our chest.
Or just comment
our
on
chest
those.
teacup of mystery or whatever.
teacup of topics.
Yeah, and follow us on Instagram at the Certified Average
Mhm.
at Certified Average Podcast. Follow us on TikTok at Certified Average Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at The Cap Tweets. Follow us on Facebook at Certified Average Podcast. And then
You're just squeaking.
And then on YouTube, just search the Certified Average Podcast. You'll
Subscribe,
find, you'll
like.
find videos of this.
Make sure
here.
to ring that bell, guys. Ring that bell so you get notified whenever we post a video, and you'll get to see the video first. And if you be the first, you comment first.
You're the guy trying to learn English from our podcast.
Subscribe to a Certified Average Podcast.
Subscribe.
That was good. Good job.
He's like
You're
repeating.
learning.
Evan, bad first date.
Okay, we can stop there.
All right.
All right, yeah, and have a beautiful day. Bye.
Subscribe to Mr. Beast.